What up, world? This is Thrill Boxing Magazine. I'm your host, Mike Thrill, baby. And listen, man, this is episode 19. I gotta redo 19 again. That's what's crazy. You know what I'm saying? I just had to scrap another episode for y'all, but I ain't tripping. We still got a lot of catching up to do, so I'ma just act like I ain't even say y'all the stuff I just said. You know what I'm saying? We had so much that happened since the last time I seen y'all, man. Before I get to everything that's coming up, you know, the fights that we just seen in the last 2 weeks, I do gotta recap the whole time since I seen y'all real quick. You know, I think last time I seen y'all, it was Shakur and Edwin De Los Santos fighting. You know, it was like a lot of backlash with that fight for Shakur. Lackluster fight. You know, they both had some skills, but it wasn't no action. And you know, Shakur been getting a lot of criticism since then, man. But yeah, you know, it kind of messed the stock up a little bit for the Tank fight and the DEVIN pay-per-views. But you know, he gonna have to show you a pay-per-view fighter. We'll see how that go, man. On the undercard, there was Navarrete and Conceição. You had a draw. Conceição was doing his thing for most of the fight. Then he started to fade and get caught with big shots, hitting the canvas. I've been telling people, man, you know, and I don't be wanting to come off as hate, but you know, Navarrete, I feel like his day is numbered when it comes to just being elite status, beating everybody. I think he gonna run into somebody because he get hit too much, you know. But his chin been taking him a long way. Some weeks back we had Boost Ennis being crowned the new IBF champion. You know what I'm saying? They stripped my boy Crawford. I don't like that. I don't like how they been stripping my niggas. You know, they been stripping they been stripped Charlo. He dropped another belt. Now he just a unified champ. You know, yeah, man, it was a lot of that. There's been a lot of people getting stripped, but it's a lot of people that ain't getting stripped, and they ain't fought they mandatories in I don't know how long. You know what I'm saying? But we had that David Benavidez, Demetrius Andre card a few weeks back, man. I can't not talk about that. Let the record reflect with that, man. You know, I told y'all I thought that was gonna be a competitive, you know, matchup, just an explosive fight, and I told y'all Andre was gonna come to box, and you know, he peaked in them first 2 rounds. You know what I'm saying? But he got cooked. My boy got cooked, man. David Benavidez shows that he's a true champion each night out. The way he adjusts, you know, and pick it up, and he just let guys, you know, work, get theirs off, and then he turn it up, man. And you know, he dropped Andre, and it turned into a damn beating. I'm talking about, golly. And yeah, that just made me feel like, man, we need this Canelo fight next. Nobody's more. That just confirmed even more for me, man. You know, he's more deserving of the shot than anybody. And it's been too long, man. But we gonna get back to that Canelo Benavidez. Shout out to Demetrius Andre. You know, he fought. He's a warrior. I think he realized in that fight he needs to go back to 168. I believe his coaches just said that. Yeah, his best he couldn't hurt Benavidez. You know, he caught Benavidez with some cool shots, and it didn't bother him. You know, it just woke him up, and it was like, okay. But yeah, shout out to David Benavidez, man. On the undercard, we had on the co-main, it was Jamal Charlo returning after 2 years. He fought Jose Benavidez Jr. David's little big brother. And I ain't mad at him not getting a stoppage. I did want him to get some rounds in. I did think he was gonna stop him because he did have a 5-pound weight advantage. I ain't gonna lie. But Charlo, the jab looked good as usual. Got hit a little bit more than I would want him to, but I already know next night out he gonna look better. We gonna see if Jamal Charlo looks better against Caleb Plant. It seemed like that one next because Caleb keep acting like he wanted. But I'm happy for Jamal Charlo, man. See him back. Boxing. He say he want to get right back at it, and I'm looking forward to it, man. Undercard. You had Sabriel Matias fighting Shahan Ergashev. I told y'all I was low-key rooting for the underdog in that, Ergashev. And man, I'm going to tell you, he pissed me the fuck off. I'm talking about straight disappointed me. I know Matias got all knockouts, but I thought Ergashev was going to be able to hold his own and, show that he got power too. Fight started, and he peaked in the first round. Second round, he was alright. Started strong. He kind of touched Matias with a shot, and he kind of fell to the ropes. I was like, oh yeah, he about to cook. He probably about to cook. He about to cook. No. Matias got to breaking him down instantly. And you had Ergashev quitting in, I believe, the 4th or 5th round in the corner. Don't ever ever embarrass me like that. If I tell people it's about to be a great fight, it's a good fight, it might be an upset, and I believe in you, don't ever disappoint me like that. Don't ever make me look bad. So for that, I ain't fucking with him no more. I know things happen, but you don't go out like that, especially getting your title shot. We gonna see if TEOFIMO's next for Matias. It was a post that somebody posted recently. It was Matias making opponents quit, and when he fought, he had a tragic accident with a fighter, and the fighter passed away after they fought. And everybody's seen that, and they've been on the Matias hype train. And everybody's saying he'll beat Teo. I don't agree, but we gonna see. Teo, like a real one, he sent the offer right after the fight, and they say that might be possible. He wanted it in February, but Matias say injured, so we gonna see if that happened in June. And yeah, man, I'm looking forward to that one because I got Teo. Undercard still for BENAVIDEZ undercard. Lamont Roach fought Hector Garcia. And he won that first title, man. I thought Hector Garcia was gonna win that one based off his experience. Wasn't sure Lamont had a chin, but his chin was there. And he did his thing, dropped Hector in a final round. Sealed the deal. And yeah, I'm happy to see him become a champion, man. Katie Taylor got her get back. She lost to Cameroon. Fought her. Did her thing. Now she undisputed again. She had my boy Ed Sheeran, Eddie Sizzle backstage with her. So yeah, I'm looking forward to what's next for her. Now it's a couple things that's interesting about the welterweight division right now. 147 that is. Hey, by the way, that's just random. Why did Derrick James say weight wasn't the issue for Errol Spence? I don't know if that make it worse or what, but I don't know, man. It seemed like it. You sure? You sure, coach? I don't know, man, but Keith Thurman, you know, he was getting called out by the Haneys. You know, Devin Haney said he want that smoke after he beat Regis. And he was moving up. And he won't Keith Thurman. So Keith Thurman responded basically saying, "You can't fuck with me, little homie." He ain't say that, but that's basically what I took it as. That's basically what I took it as. And my take on that, man, Devin Haney need to leave Keith Thurman the fuck alone. Cause Keith Thurman is not what, I don't know what y'all thinking about Keith Thurman, but he ain't sweet like y'all think. You know, Keith Thurman got pop, he can box. And, you know, the inactivity has been hurting him, but, you know, if he been working out, he gonna look good when he come back. Watch. Mark my words. But yeah, we gonna see how that go, man. Jerron Ennis, you know, he might fight Mario Barrios next. You know, Mario Barrios looking like he in line for that WBC. Either him, Ennis, or Devin gonna go for it. I'm predicting that right now. But yeah. Ryan Garcia, Oscar Duarte, you know, they had the two punchers at 140. You know, they had a little mid off. You know what I'm saying? Ryan Garcia started off boxing. You know, he was using the ring a lot. You know, throwing that hook he loved to throw. And Duarte was just following him, not really doing much. But what I didn't like about the fight, Ryan Garcia, I don't know if he was been watching too much Floyd Mayweather or who he was watching, but he was trying to do a shoulder roll and it was absolutely terrible. I mean, he leaning forward like he about to get down and pray or something. I don't know what he was doing, you know, but he leaning forward and that ain't how you do the shoulder roll. You know, he got his back turned. Got his back turned to the dude. You know, Derrick James told him he need to cut that shit out, and I agree. He need to cut that. He need to never ever get in the ring just trying stuff again. I don't know what that was about. But yeah, Ryan ended up getting knocked out in the 8th round. You know, it was a highlight reel. Nice little knockout. I'm hoping Rolly next. I want to see Ryan challenge for a world championship with Rolly. I think that'd be big. The build up would be funny, everything, man. It'll be a 2 punchers. Might be a mid up, but it's gonna be 2 punchers. So yeah. And they got some history. You know, that's how I first found out about Rolly was hurting Ryan Garcia in sparring. You know, they was having some you know, he got intense. Y'all go look that up on YouTube. You know, we had the Haney Prograis fight. Devin Haney versus Regis Prograis. I've been looking forward to that for the last however many months. The beef, the lead up has been a lot of beef, a lot of trash talk. You know, they were saying Devin was a private school kid and he ain't never worked, earned nothing. He lost in Mexico, got his ass whooped, got it erased. They was popping it. They was talking crazy about my boy. And my boy Regis, you know, he say, Devin Haney ain't never knocked nobody out. He ain't knocking me out. Can't do nothing with me. He ain't got no power. You know? And, you know, Regis Prograis, strength and conditioning coach. I believe his name is, Evan, something with a T. And, yeah, he was popping it. Evans was popping it, man. You know, he was saying a lot about Devin. Like, he ain't never, you know, he ain't got nothing for Regis. Regis gonna knock him out. Mark my words. You know, at the last press conference, you had Devin saying, you know, fuck you and your coach, stripping ass, bitch ass, gigolo ass coach.
I'm levels above this bum ass nigga and this bum ass, gigolo, stripping ass, bitch ass coach.
I'm levels above him. I'ma show him levels above Regis. He's a bum. He was popping it. And hey man, time will tell. Fight came. I thought, and I said this on my scrap episode, I thought Regis might give him a little bit of trouble. You know what I'm saying? I thought Regis was gonna make it tough. You know, that's what I predicted. You know, but Haney ain't go through nothing. Haney was in there, man, barely got touched. I believe he got touched with 38 shots throughout the fight. You know, I think he dropped Regis in the 3rd or 4th round with a quick little, I believe, straight right. And yeah, man, Haney. I always knew Haney was cold since for a while, but I really knew he was cold on the world title level since that Jorge Linares fight. He was cooking the shit out of Linares, but all people see was when Linares hurt him in 12th round. I mean, what was it, 10th round or 11th round? 10th. It was the end of the 10th round, and that's all people seen was the end of the 10th round. They ain't never talk about how Haney was cooking the shit out of Linares. And I knew he was the truth back then, man. But yeah, the fight, you know, Haney wasn't giving up no ground, for real. He was taking the fight to him. He pretty much did what he wanted in there. You know, and a lot of people who have been saying Haney's soft and chinny, you know, and all of this, no power. Everybody eating their words, you know. Honestly, I'm not surprised at all. I knew he was this, you know. And yeah, I'm looking forward to what's next for Haney, man. Well, I'm hoping it's TO. I'm hoping it's maybe that 147. Maybe he can get a vacant WBC shot. You know, exercise that with the WBC, or he can get that Tank Haney. Maybe we can get that. That'll make me real happy, man, if we can get that. You know what I'm saying? Those are two of my favorite fighters. Two fighters I really respect. You know, I'm tuned in every time they fight. You know, Tank say he don't want to fight. Haney say Tank don't want to fight. You know, he say if you really wanted to fight, you wouldn't be trying to down my numbers, downplay my ticket sales and all that. You would be trying to hype the fight. And that was a valid point. You know, Tank, you know, he's been on record saying he uncomfortable at 140. He a 135 pounder. Not really trying to go to that weight. But he already beat Mario Barrios at 140. You feel me? And Mario Barrios, I think, got more power than Haney. So, and he knocked him out. So, hey, man, some gotta shake. You know, you had Tank coaches. I don't know what that was about. My boy Kenny Ellis, he posted a picture with Ennis and Haney. Like, that should be the next fight. I don't know what that was about. You should be posting Tank and Haney. You feel me? I'm not sure if the this picture was true too. I believe it was a Tank TikTok. He was saying 24 with the eyes after the fight. That could have been fake. I'm not sure. But yeah, man, we gonna see, man. Hopefully Tank want to do it, because I believe Tank the one that really can make it happen. You know, I believe Devin was saying, Devin's dad, Bill Haney, was saying, you know, Tank don't really want to, that side don't really want to cut the check. They want to keep robbing these fighters and giving them a little bit of money. That's how he made it seem. So I hope none of that is true. I hope Tank and Haney could come to a deal, make it happen in 2024. If not, I'll settle for Tank TEOFIMO, Haney TEOFIMO. I'll settle for that. You know, undercard of Haney Prograis, Andy Cruz, second fight, dominated. I tweeted he was about to get a knockout, and he got a knockout like 2 hours later. Ebony Bridges, she was world champion. You know, a fighter. I'm not sure what her name is on Twitter. It's, I believe, like the Slim Goody. I'm not sure what that fighter's name is. I'm gonna get familiar with her. But she was calling Bridges out the day before, and you know, Ebony was basically saying, "You got a baby belt." Next day, Ebony Bridges lose her belt. I say, damn. And you know, life come at you fast. I don't know what was up with Ebony Bridges. She was just looking like a rock'em sock'em robot, walking forward, getting hit. And yeah, she lost. Um, Montana Love got knocked out by Liam Perro. Man, it's tough when you like root for a fighter and they chinny. That's the worst. You know, I wanted him to win, but deep down inside, I felt like Liam. I wasn't really familiar with Liam Perro either, but I was like, his record, he might stop Montana, and it happened. You know, I don't know what's next for Montana Love, but he do got fans, so I think he can still make some stuff happen. You know, I wish him good luck. He should have fought Richardson Hitchison if he was gonna get knocked out by this guy though. That's just my opinion. You know, cause Richardson Hitchison ain't a puncher either, so he probably would have had a better shot. I don't know. You know, hey, I forgot. Damn, I forgot his fighter name. Amari Jones, Devin Haney's fighter. I was watching his fight. You know, on the undercard. Look, tough guy Madera. You know, he touched him like as soon as the fight started. And then Amari Jones turned it on. Ended up stopping him. You know, yeah, I'm interested to see where Amari Jones go in his career. Yeah, man, that was a cool little card. Listen, man, next week we got, this week, we got Jesse Bam Rodriguez versus Sonny Edwards. Unification bout. I'm really looking forward to that, man. We're gonna see what happens, man. I got Bam personally. Bam can punch, he can box. Sonny can box, but the punching he ain't punching. He's a great personality. You know, he's been the one, you know, talking. He wanna sell the fight a little bit, but they got a lot of respect for each other. But I think when a bell ring, Bam gonna lock in. I think Sonny gonna give him some trouble. Just off movement. And it's only a matter of time. I think Bam gonna end up catching up to him. We gonna see. My boy Jericho O'Quinn is on that card, by the way. You know, he fighting an undefeated fighter. You know what I'm saying? And it's for a continental belt. So I'm rooting for my boy Rico, man. Want him to get that belt. You know, the dude from the UK. I want him to cook him. You know what I'm saying? I believe he 8-0. So yeah, I'm hoping for the upset in that fight. Also this weekend we got David Morrell versus Sena Akbeko. They headlining a card in Minnesota. Why is Andre Berto and Robert Guerrero having this long-awaited rematch? Like, bro, relax. But I guess, man, do what y'all want to do. Y'all still healthy. Hey, man, whatever. They on the undercard. You got Rayo Venezuela, Chris Colbert having a rematch on the undercard. So that's gonna be good, man. That might steal the show, maybe. I think Chris Colbert, if he could take Rayo Power again, he gonna win again. But I ain't ruling out Rayo being able to stop him. For the main event though. You know, if you watch this channel, you know I'm real familiar with Akbeko because that's one of our last opponents. He tough, he got some good composure, got some power, some cool skills, and he's patient. You know, sometimes maybe too patient. He might weigh too much and might let you rack up the victory. You know, but David Morrell, man, he's special. David Morrell got power, speed, everything, you know, but his defense a little leaky at times. If you watch the Kelvin Henderson fight, You know, Morrell was getting caught in between with some shots because he was getting a little too wild, get a little too confident. And that is where Senna could have some success. I think Morrell got all the advantages, but as far as experience, pro experience, Agbeko got that advantage, and he is a patient fighter. You know, and when he smell blood, he coming. You know, you can pressure him. You can do a lot when it comes to Agbeko if you got Morrell talent. But, yeah, don't get caught slipping. I think Morrell gonna get the victory though, by a knockout. But it could be a competitive fight. I wouldn't be surprised if Morrell smoke him. I wouldn't be surprised, honestly. I'll be surprised if Agbeko win, simply because I think Morrell just special. Morrell, I think, gonna lose to a special fighter, probably BENAVIDEZ, or I don't see him fighting Canelo, but I think Morrell probably lose to BENAVIDEZ, but I think it's gonna take a special fighter with a lot to beat him. We gonna see though, man. Yeah, but Agbeko tough, so we gonna see if Morrell all hype or what. We gonna see. Munguia, John Ryder, they fighting in January 27th. You know, that's a funny fight to me, man. I don't like Jaime's defense. I like his chin. John Ryder got a chin as well. We gonna see. I think it might be an upset though. That's one of the options for Canelo. Canelo think about fighting Munguia in next year, but I don't know. Ryder might spoil them plans. But we gonna see, man. Yeah. I think that's everything. I think I might have covered everything. You know, did I talk about Ryan Garcia's shoulder roll? It was crazy. Oh, I did. I can't forget about that. But yeah, man. I think that's all I got for y'all, man. I'ma probably make another video maybe this week. If not, I'll be back next week. You know, I want y'all to follow my platforms: Thrill Boxing Magazine, Thrill Boxing on Instagram, Thrill Boxing on Twitter. My TikTok going up. You know, I'm big. You know, I got a little following on there. My numbers on Instagram been going up. I just dropped some merch. I got a Mike Tyson t-shirt. I got a Floyd Mayweather t-shirt that just dropped, a Pretty Boy Floyd shirt. It's fly. And I'm about to drop more real soon. I need y'all to go look on that site. Go get them Pretty Boy Floyd shirts. You know, Floyd has nice car. And Bugatti. I want Bugatti. Floyd has big house. Me want big house. You know what I'm saying? Floyd has mansion. Me want mansion. But y'all gotta buy the t-shirts. Y'all gotta go get them t-shirts, man. So like, comment, subscribe to my channel. You know, if you watching this and you want to start popping it with me on live, we can start doing that. You know, I'm gonna start showing my face a lot more soon. Doing some boxing content more soon. You know, I'll be having a lot to talk about, you know. I just gotta start making the time. You know. Hopefully we can get to some big fights and some big events next year and cover a lot of stuff in person. And yeah, man, y'all follow me and support me. Show me some love. This is Thrill Boxing Magazine. I'm Mike Thrill, baby. Get up out of here, bro. Get up out of here.